joke epically?
Yeah, let's hear this epically joke.
So, a peanut. That's it. No, a peanut was walking down the street.
Okay, and?
He was assaulted.
I don't even get it.
Because peanuts have salt on them. But he was assaulted. They call me the comedian. What could I say?
Oh, I get it, because, like, salt.
Yeah,
on a
like
peanut.
salt. And then
That's so
he
funny,
he was
dude.
brutally assaulted walking down the street. Had to spend 37 weeks in the hospital.
Nice. All right. What's up, guys? Episode 11 of the podcast. Today we got a special episode. We're doing top 10 movies.
Every episode special.
Yeah, that's right. But no, this one's like extra special.
Because we get to talk about 2016 Suicide Squad, starring the greatest actor to ever play Joker, Jared Leto.
That's right, baby. No, but for real, I actually spent a decent amount of time trying to come up with this list.
I spent about 20 minutes.
It was difficult. You know, I was like, how do I like integrate Suicide Squad multiple times into my list? But you know, I think I've got it down.
I just wrote it down 10 times because nothing else even pales in comparison to 2016 Suicide Squad, and I wait every day for news about the sequel.
That's right.
If it's in the same universe and following up 2016 Suicide Squad, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to be said.
It's true. All right, so I have honorable mentions.
I don't.
I forgot what they were because I didn't write them down when I wrote it down.
So there's no honorable mentions.
Yep, that was pointless. All right, you want to go first? Number 10.
I'll go first.
All right, number 10.
I got Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow.
Yeah. The Curse,
Okay, I was not expecting that.
The Curse of the Black Pearl. I think
that's the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like 1, 2, and 3. They get progressively worse, but I like the first 3. Not a fan of the 4th. I haven't even seen the 5th.
Which one is the 4th?
The 4th is the one where they go for the Fountain of Youth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the second one is where they're after Davy Jones's heart, and then the third one is when they go.
Yeah, I remember liking the one where they go after the heart.
Yeah, that one's also pretty good. And then the third one is like okay, but that's when they go on they go to Singapore and they're fighting with the East India Trading Company.
Is that the one where they which one's the one where the ship flips upside down, but then they're actually right side up?
That's the third one.
That's the third one. I like that one too.
Yeah, because they gotta go get Jack. After he gets eaten by the Kraken.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's at World's End.
Okay.
That one's also good.
Yep.
That's like the last.
But you like the first one the most?
Yeah, I'd say the first one the most.
Why is that?
Because it's epic. It's got Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
that's all you need, really.
All right, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Let me turn these off. Okay.
So why is it that, like, if I were to go on vacation, I'd say I'm going to the Caribbean, but then it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a good question. I feel like
There's
a legitimate answer is that you can pronounce both of them both ways, but
you can't.
But the way people have said the movie title is Caribbean. And the way people say I'm going on vacation just in general is Caribbean. But you could still say I'm going on vacation to the Caribbean. It just sounds weird.
Yeah, no one does say that. What's your number 10? Yeah. Besides
I do actually
2016.
I wouldn't put any of the Pirates movies on my top 10, but I do enjoy like most of those movies. So, all right, number 10. I feel like I'm going to get hate for this.
2016 Suicide Squad? I would never.
No.
Is it Despicable Me?
No. Avengers Endgame.
I mean, I can't.
Here's my reasoning.
I can't hate you for it.
Here's my reasoning.
I
grew up with the Marvel movies.
Me too. I also grew up.
Right? Like 2008 was Iron Man 1.
I didn't see
I mean, I was a little.
The first one
I was 5 years old, so like that's pretty young, but you know, I still watched it.
First one I saw was Avengers.
And since as long as I can remember, I was following the MCU. And Avengers Endgame, I thought was the perfect ending.
But it's not done. Because there's Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, but it's the perfect ending.
Want to hear more unpopular opinion?
Yeah.
I don't really like the MCU.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, that's why, because it's an opinionated list, so, I can't tell you that you're objectively wrong.
No, I know, but...
And, it's...
What's your reasoning?
one of the best movies. I just don't like it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they try too hard to be funny.
I do agree with you, and that's why a lot of the movies kind of fall short for me. But I think Endgame was really
like I don't like.
It was probably their most like sophisticated movie in my opinion.
For sure. I can't deny the fact that it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's just not anywhere near my top 10 because I don't like the MCU that much.
Yeah, I think like with all 20 something movies behind it, I think it makes my top 10. If you don't if you just look at it standalone movie, it might not make top 10, but even still, it's such a good movie. Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay, number 9. I originally had this written as my number 7, but that was because I was filling in my list weird.
Okay.
So I'm moving this to number 9 because I'm switching 9 and 7. So I got Independence Day.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I like it a lot.
But isn't that like the world-ending one?
No, the world's not ending. It's just there's aliens, obviously. Yeah. And then their ships show up, and then they blow up a bunch of the major cities of the world, and then it's basically them just trying to rally the rest of the forces of the world trying to rally back, and like Will Smith killed one of the aliens, and like so.
Is Will Smith like the main actor in that?
See, that's tough. I don't know if he's necessarily the main because like there isn't really a main. There's a bunch of different subplots going on at one time, but like I guess you could say he's the star. But it's also got like Jeff Goldblum, and whoever plays the president, one of those guys. Yeah,
that's I've heard a lot about that movie. I'm pretty sure it's very popular, right?
I heard the remake is terrible.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a remake.
It's got one of the Hemsworth. I don't know if it's a remake or like just another.
Like a sequel?
I don't think it's a sequel. I think it's more of a reboot.
Or just okay.
It's got one of the Hemsworths in it, and I heard it's terrible.
It's probably not Chris then.
I think it's Liam.
Yeah. I mean, I will definitely watch that, but I don't know. I feel like no, I haven't seen that actually. I feel like I'm like comparing it to a different movie in my head. I just can't think of what it is.
I don't know. I like it. It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Will Smith is a good actor.
Is that directed by a famous person?
It might be Ridley Scott, but I'm not sure.
Do you want to just look it up real quick?
Yeah. You want to toss me my phone?
Yeah, I got you. Got you, dog. All right.
Got me.
Number 9 for me, I have Donnie Darko.
Never seen it.
AKA Donald Darko. It's like...
No, it's Roland Emmerich.
What else did he do?
Let's see. Midway, Independence Day, Resurgence, Day After Tomorrow, Godzilla, 1998, Stargate, White House Down, The Patriot, Anonymous, Universal Soldier,
so he's got
Stonewall,
a style of movie.
2012, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a style.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. All right, well, yeah, Donnie Darko is like kind of an older movie, a little bit. It's like really young Jake Gyllenhaal, and
have I told
that
you?
movie is just, if you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube right now, like for free, like the whole movie, and it's super good.
I told you the story about how for like multiple months, anytime I would go on my Explore page for Instagram, I would just see pictures of Jake Gyllenhaal.
What?
It wasn't like Jake Gyllenhaal's Instagram posts. It was like people posting,
like fan accounts.
I think. So
what?
I don't know. I don't know how it started. And I must have clicked on it one time, and then they just kept showing up.
Wait, you're talking about Instagram, right?
Yeah, Instagram's Explore.
I'm pretty sure if you like click on a post, then anything with the similar hashtags.
I know,
will just
but I don't know
up.
how the first one showed up. And then I clicked on it because I was confused, and then it didn't stop.
Do you think it came from Spider-Man? Like there was
Spider-Man.
Seriously?
Pre-Spider-Man. I don't know why. They were just there.
That's pretty funny.
It was interesting.
But yeah, so Donnie Darko, it's like a high school rom-com movie, and then all of the sudden it just like turns into a horror movie, and then it just like switches back, and it's like really like interesting.
So Donnie represents the high school love story, and Darko represents the Darko style of horror movie.
You know, maybe that's why they chose his name, but you know, it's just like it kind of gets carried by the writing and directing, like.
And Jake Gyllenhaal.
But like the acting is still really good, and there's a really cool bunny suit in it that's supposed to be creepy, but it just ends up being cool. And I would recommend that anybody watches it because it's like a good movie. The ending's a little confusing, but if you think about it, like you kind of understand. It's like one of those where it like leaves you on like one of those like endings. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like one of those endings.
Like when you have to like interpret what happened. Yeah, I like that. I thought it was good.
Okay, like the ending of other movies.
Yeah, exactly like other movies. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
All right, and number 8.
Number 8, got The Social Network.
Wow. Okay. I did not even consider that to be on my top 10, but that is a really good movie.
I watched it for the first time maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And I've watched it 2 more times since. I watched it this last weekend. Very good movie.
So you just really hate Zuckerberg that much?
I hate Mark Zuckerberg. I have talked about it several times on the podcast. I hate him.
All right, what about that movie makes it on your top 10?
I don't know. I think just the fact that it's like so, like, because it's real life. Obviously, it's based on a true story. I think it's portrayed very realistically, and I like that. And it's got Andrew Garfield,
the best Spider-Man.
But it's weird because like now when I think, because like Mark Zuckerberg, I've seen pictures of.
Yeah.
So like I don't associate Jesse Eisenberg with. But like now when I think of Eduardo, I think of Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry if Eduardo Saverin is watching this,
which he is. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, I mean realistically he is.
Yeah.
You're not an attractive looking person. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I think you're Andrew Garfield. So
nice. Yep. Good job.
Yeah.
And that was that David Fincher that did that? I'm pretty sure it was. Unless I have half of his name right or maybe none of his name right, but yeah, that's a good movie.
They cloned Armie Hammer to be both the Winklevoss
at
one time.
Yep. Pretty epic.
I thought it was pretty epic. Because I don't understand how else they could have gotten 2 of the same person in the scene at the same time. Like they row crew. I hate this. The one thing I don't like about the movie is they say, like whenever they talk about rowers, they say that they row crew. And I feel like you either say that you row or you do crew.
Yeah, exactly.
You never say that you row crew, and that's the only thing that bothers me.
It's kind of what's the word?
Yeah, that was a side effect of the cloning process.
That's probably what it is. You're right. Why can't I think of the word for like when the word has no purpose?
Irrelevant.
No, it's a different word. My brain is too slow.
Have you been cloned?
Maybe. Sorry, I was checking the closet. Okay.
Hear some banging from the inside.
Number 8, right?
Yeah.
Number 8, I have The Shining.
I was thinking about putting that on mine.
Yep. I think The Shining is a fantastic horror movie, but it's not that scary. It's just really good.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not scary, but it's eerie.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I prefer eerie movies over scary movies because I feel like the movies that are intended to scare me don't, because it's just like a jump scare and you're like, and that's it.
You just jump.
But like with the eerie thing, you think about it for a long time after. And that's one of those endings of other movies where you have to think about it at the end. And it's like, wow.
I really like that movie. I like that it's like the movie itself isn't like made to scare you, but it's just made to tell that story. And I think the story is so good that the movie just turns out being really good. And on top of it, great directing, great acting. So, you know.
The real reason it was filmed so Stanley Kubrick could show that he faked the moon landing.
Yep, that's right. But even just like that shot of like the elevator opening and then the blood coming out.
Yeah, it's
like slow-mo.
Fantastically shot.
It's just it's amazing. I don't know. I feel like I think a lot of people would have that up high in their in their movie list. Yeah, that's a really good.
But since I'm not the hugest like horror fan, it barely missed out. Yeah. But I guess if we were doing honorable mentions, I probably would have given one of them to it.
All right.
Number 7.
Yep. And this is the one that you had at number 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, I just wasn't really thinking when I made the list.
Yeah.
I think this is one we probably have in common, but I'm going to guess you have it higher. I got Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have it higher. You're right.
I figured.
Yeah.
So, like, we're both going to talk about it. So one of us is going to have to gloss over it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to talk about it.
No, I'll gloss over it.
Well, no, you got to higher up. So you.
Let's just talk about it right now.
Okay,
let's talk about it right now.
It's another one of those ones where, like, when you talked about movies that make you think at the end, I wanted to bring this up, but I know I had to save it for right now when I was gonna say it on my list. It's so good.
Yeah, that movie just makes me feel some kind of way when I watch it. Like no movie does.
Corny.
Yep. That's right.
You see,
no, seriously
Joaquin
though, like
Phoenix's ribs.
Oh my gosh,
in
yep.
the public bathroom, dude.
Yeah, that movie is.
Sorry, I just need a second.
I don't know, man. That movie just really gets to me. Like, it's just so good.
Yeah, and it's so unsettling.
And it's not. What's crazy is it's not one of those movies that you can just watch casually.
Oh no, I tried to, and I couldn't.
And it's like even in watching it, I watched it a second time, like maybe a month ago, and even the second time over, it's like.
Yeah, I watched it the second time over the summer, and I intended to watch it casually, and I was like, you can't go into this with a casual mindset.
Like literally just the climax of the movie, like that scene.
Oh yeah.
You know the scene. Like with the whole build up.
Murray.
Yeah, seriously, the whole build up of that scene.
Oh, and like
the music, like the
ching,
ching, ching. Oh my gosh.
It's fantastic.
It's perfect. It's a great movie.
Fantastic movie.
All right. Number 7. This is the oldest movie on my list.
1975.
Yep. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I've never seen it, but I know a bit about it.
So it's
Jack Nicholson. And he goes in there.
And
that crazy mean nurse lady.
Yep.
And then he gets a lobotomy.
Yeah.
That's the whole movie.
No, basically it's part of the reason I like this movie is how it's directed. So you basically, like, the director just makes you feel like you're an observer the whole time, if that makes sense. So like all the shots are kind of like as if you were just like a dude like standing, you know, just up like against the wall, just kind of watching what's happening. And it's very like it's like funny and sad at the same time. And then the ending is just
when he gets Mercy killed.
Crazy. Yeah. Like it's I don't know, man. It's not even like that like grand of like a plot or like an ending or anything. It's just like you just kind of follow like this small group of people in a mental institute, and then just stuff happens, and then that's the movie.
Put a spoiler warning.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I'm just gonna abruptly bring up the endings of movies.
Yeah,
as I please.
Yeah. Okay, if you're this far in and you haven't realized it, spoilers.
There's spoilers, guys.
Yeah.
I know it's very typical for the spoiler warning to be at the end.
But you know what? Like,
I know they're normally at the end of the movie or the end of the video, but we're gonna put it in the middle because we're nice.
Yeah. To be fair, if you're angry about me spoiling a movie that came out 50 years ago, then, like, come on. Like,
I don't feel bad for you.
Okay, I just thought of a movie that I forgot to put in my top 10, so I just want to say it right now. American Psycho. That deserves to be on my top 10 somewhere, but I forgot it. So
I have intentions to see it, but I haven't yet.
Yeah, I would put that on top 10. I just forgot. Great movie. All right, number 6.
I got Wedding Crashers.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not seen that. Doesn't it have Owen Wilson in it?
It does.
Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite comedy movie of all time. It's very funny.
I don't have any comedy movies on my list.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really funny. Like,
actually, I guess my animated movie is kind of a comedy, so.
Yeah, it's just super funny. I won't spoil too much of it, but they're two guys, they're best friends, and they've been best friends since they were little, and they just crash weddings.
Like, for fun, or like as a career?
No, they have they're divorce attorneys or like mediators.
Oh.
And they crash weddings during like wedding season, which is like the spring into the summer. So they just go to every wedding they can, and they come up with fake identities, and like so they'll go to Jewish weddings, they'll go to Chinese weddings. Like they just show up and they do tons of research, so they're very committed, and they just go and they have fun at weddings, and they do it to have sex.
I mean, I'll watch it, but I feel like I just don't enjoy comedy movies as much as I do like other movies. I mean, they're nice to watch, but it's like it's hard to find a good comedy movie that also is like a good movie. You know what I mean?
I just like it because it's funny.
All right, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it.
I think it's on HBO Max if you have that.
Yeah, I do have that.
So I'm pretty sure it's there, or at least it was.
All right, number 6. I'm not sure if this is the right movie.
Replace the I and sticks with an E, but don't tell your parents. Or else they'll beat you and take away your Xbox.
All right, so you're gonna have to correct me here, but I have Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. I think that's the one where he drinks from the cup at the end, right?
I don't know. I'm not super familiar with the Indiana Jones movies, but from my understanding, Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best one.
I like The Last Crusade the most.
I don't know. I haven't seen them in a long time.
The Last Crusade is the one with Sean Connery, I think. All right, I'm just going to describe it. Just ignore the title if I have it wrong, but it's the one where at the end he like goes through like these different like tests. And they kind of like represent like religious things, but it's like, you know, like tests of faith. And then the last one, he has to like step, and it looks like there's like this big drop off like into a cliff, but he takes the step, and then there's like a bridge there that's like an optical illusion. Walks across the bridge, and then he has to like pick the right cup to drink. And then it like, I don't know, but I think that was my favorite Indiana Jones movie.
If I've seen it, it's been a long time, so I can't really speak to that.
It's definitely not the most popular one, but like the most popular favorite one, but it was just my favorite personally. All those movies are great. Crystal Skull is, you know, it's
Indiana Jones 5, best Indiana Jones. Yes, good movie.
But yeah, I'm a big fan, so I put that number 6.
That's pretty cool.
That one's kind of like lighthearted, but you know it's good. All right, what's your number 5?
You're gonna be angry.
What is it?
So I got Star Wars.
Which one?
Revenge of the Sith.
Is that 3?
I told you were gonna be angry.
The Hollis Podcast, everyone. See ya.
Okay, so now that it's my podcast, I can do what I want. So, how's everybody doing today? We can get some dialogue going on down in the comments. I'm having a heart-to-heart with the audience here. Talk about cyberbullying and how I'm being
Okay, so why would you do that?
Because I like it.
Why?
Because...
Why do you like the worst Star Wars movie? No, it's not the worst.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But seriously.
There's 5 Star Wars movies that are worse.
When was the last time you watched it?
Thursday. I'm not kidding either. I was building because for my birthday was last Sunday.
Hollis is now 3.
Actually 4.
Sorry, 4. Yeah.
So my cake was the Mustafar scene when he chops him up and then leaves him to die.
Oh, like the lava?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my cake.
Okay.
So I got little Lego people. I got little Lego Obi-Wan, Lego Anakin. So there's a set. So I was building the set, and I wanted some inspiration. So I was watching it. And I turned it on, and it was like, "Do you want to resume playing?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was that exact scene. So it was perfect.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a pass, and I'm gonna say that you have recent viewer bias, and that the reason it's on your top 10 is because you watched it recently. No, that's what it is.
Regardless,
no,
it's
that's
not
what it is.
Viewer bias. It's because I like it. Like, Ewan McGregor is so good as Obi-Wan.
Yeah, but it's not the best Star Wars movie.
I didn't say it was the best. Is this the top 10 best movies?
Oh, top 10 favorite. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And you can't. I'm not gonna drink when I'm older, but if I did, I would play the game where watch Revenge of the Sith, but every time there's a meme, take a shot. You would just die.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you could do that with any of the prequels movies, really.
I love that movie so much.
All right. So your number 5
it's fun.
Was Star Wars Episode 3.
Yeah.
That's really ironic because my number 5 is Star Wars Episode 5.
Oh, you conformist.
It's the best one. It's
is it
so
really the
good.
Best? Or is it just because everyone tells you it should be the best?
No, it's I watched like the original 3 recently, and I just got reminded.
Recent viewer bias.
Okay, like in the past
nope, you're
6 months.
You're canceled.
6 months.
Canceled.
And I thought, you know,
you've lost mic privileges.
It's just that good, you know.
Yeah, but if only it was good as Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith.
I think in terms of entertainment, like
Samuel L. Jackson. There's no diversity in your movie.
Bro, there's literally a green thing in my movie, dude.
Not mine too.
Nope.
And
you're lying.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You're lying. Nope, you're lying. I will agree with you. That is the best prequel movie.
And I'm not even gonna say it's the best Star Wars movie, but it's my favorite.
Yeah, my favorite is Episode 5 in terms of just overall entertainment and quality of the movie. I think that's the best one.
In your movie, does Hayden Christensen say this is where the fun begins? I don't think so.
No. Hayden Christensen is just like an objectively bad actor, though.
I know, but that's what makes it entertaining.
All right. You know what? I can't hate. I strongly disagree with people that enjoy that movie that much.
This is our number 4.
Oh yeah, this is we were talking before, and we said, do you have an animated movie?
And we both
Pixar
do movies,
and it's both on number 4, and they're both Pixar. But I don't think we have the same one.
What's yours?
No, you go first.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Okay.
All right, I was about to say.
Yeah, I love Ratatouille.
Close though. Very close.
I almost wrote my college essay about Ratatouille and how much I love it, but I couldn't get enough words. And I couldn't really connect it to an overall good topic other than just saying I like this movie.
Yeah.
But it's my favorite animated movie, and I do believe it's the best animated movie.
So why? Explain.
Why?
Yeah. Because it's good. I just wouldn't say it's the best.
It's funny. It's entertaining. It's got good culture.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's well written.
Mm-hmm. It has 6ix9ine in it.
Does it really?
Yeah. He plays every rat in the movie.
That's good. Dude, Emil is a funny little character. He's the fat brown one.
Yep.
And, he just never listens to what Remy says. And I just like the dialogue. I'm being linguini for Halloween, and for my birthday, my sister ordered this off eBay. I'm so thankful that she did this, because they only sell them in Epcot. But you get a little Remy, and he's got a magnet in the bottom, and you get a magnetic tag that you put underneath your shirt on your shoulder, and he sits on your shoulder.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It's pretty epic. So I'm gonna be linguini for Halloween.
Nice. I don't have a costume yet. Or probably ever, because that's just not my thing, You
should be a PC gamer and not go to school. A Twitch streamer.
Yeah, I'll just stream the entire day. All right, so my number 4. Wow, okay. So my number 4 is a Pixar movie.
Is it The Incredibles?
It is The Incredibles, yeah.
Dummy thing.
That's not why, but it is The Incredibles.
Why.
And isn't that the same writer for both movies?
Probably.
Brad Bird. I'm pretty sure he did Ratatouille. You want to look that up?
No, but I will.
Okay. So yeah, Incredibles, nostalgia probably is a lot of it, but that's definitely my favorite Pixar movie, and it makes my top 4. But it's it could be 2. That's how close it is. I've seen that movie probably 20, 30 times.
Really, that many times?
Yeah, I just love The Incredibles. I love the second one, but the first one just holds a special place.
Yeah, well, does it
my
have...
heart?
Oh, yeah, it is Brad Bird.
Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that dude's kind of epic. He makes good movies.
My sister went to she goes to college, the same place where the voice of Remy graduated.
UVM?
No, my mom went to UVM.
Oh, your mom went to UVM. That's right.
And that's where...
That's pretty cool.
Remy graduated.
Who was the voice of Remy?
I forget his name right now,
but you know where he graduated college, so
yeah, I do.
It's pretty
my sister
epic.
Always talks about it.
And you don't have any that's your only animated movie, right?
Yeah.
Hollis. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm just looking up who's the voice. Patton Oswalt.
Oh wow! I did not realize that was him.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool.
He's also in the Teen Titans Go movie, which happens to be my number 1.
All right, let's hear your number 3.
My number 3.
This is the big leagues right here, dude. Top 3.
I know you definitely have this one as well, or at least you should.
Okay.
All right, it's Dark Knight.
Okay.
That's probably number 1, is my guess.
All right.
I don't really even feel like you have to explain why. It's just such a good movie.
It's
It's got the best Joker aside from Jared Leto in 2016. Suicide Squad.
Of course, yep.
But if you think about how dedicated he was, he died for that role, which is just crazy to think about.
Yeah, that's never. I don't think that's ever gonna happen ever again.
No,
or hopefully not. But
yeah, I feel like the closest was Leonardo DiCaprio sleeping inside of the bear.
Yeah,
carcass.
Yeah.
But he just locked himself in his hotel room and would send dead. Or Jared Leto was the one that sent dead rats to his.
He's lame.
He's so good. He was in 2016 Suicide Squad.
Heath Ledger, rest in peace.
Yep.
I would have loved to see more Heath Ledger because I feel like he had the potential to.
You should watch Brokeback Mountain because him and Jake Gyllenhaal are gay cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to explain. It's just so good.
Yeah, I think
like, it's weird too. Like, because I'm not gonna complain because I love the movie, but like, you feel like it could end several different times and then it just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get 2 hours in and then Two-Face shows up and you're like, wow,
yeah,
this is happening. And it's just such a good movie. Like you never get bored.
Yeah.
And it's 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Which I feel like is rare.
I don't think there's ever going to be another movie that has the greatest acting, the greatest directing, the greatest writing, and the greatest production that I've ever seen. Like everything in that movie is just perfect. Like,
riddle me this. Have you seen 2016 Suicide Squad?
Okay, you know what? I have seen it, and I hate to say this to you, but it's a bad movie.
You want to know a funny story? The first time I watched that movie, I actually really liked it.
I thought it was like kind of fun.
I own it on the iTunes store.
Oh,
that's how much I liked it.
No.
I saw it twice in theaters.
There's like 7,000 characters in that movie.
I saw it twice in theaters.
It's not good.
It's so good. And that's why it's my number 2 and 1.
All right, no, I think actually though you should do your 2 and 1 before I do my 3, 2, 1, because you already know what my 2 and 1 are. So.
2 are?
Yeah, I'm not gonna remind you though.
Oh
so,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, just go for your.
So number 2, I got Rudy.
Isn't the football movie?
Have you seen it? Or are you just basing off the fact that it's the football movie? Okay, we're back to the Hollis Podcast. So basically, I went to the store the other day. Actually, today I got lights. I bought lights today. Actually, that's not true. My dad and I picked up lights that my mom already bought for our back patio. Yeah, for our back patio because we're getting a hot tub soon.
I was just gonna say that's like the default that people do. So I went to the store.
No, we actually went.
Okay,
we picked up lights from.
All right, why patio. Rudy? Explain. I don't even know which one that is.
Rudy?
I have, but I don't remember which one it is. All football movies are the same.
They're not. This one is not the same.
Which one is Rudy?
Rudy's the one where he wants to go to Notre Dame.
Okay. And why do you like Rudy so much?
Because I relate.
Why?
Why?
Because you want to go to Georgia Tech?
No, because he's a small little unathletic kid that loves sports.
Yeah?
And then everyone tells him that he'll never amount to anything. And then he goes and he makes it. First of all, he gets into Notre Dame, averaging like barely passing his high school classes. And then he's like, okay, I got to make the football team now. And he goes and he makes the football team. You're going to tell me that's not inspiring? That's this one not the same as every football movie. That's completely different because I've seen a lot of football movies.
That is different. You're right. It's
you
not.
You haven't seen football movies that you think that all of them are the same.
No, I have. It's just
because I'm thinking of 4 right now.
I really like,
and they're all very different.
I hate to say it, but movies where it's like, just the whole plot is just, the underdog character, and then he makes it in the end. It's like.
But this is based off real life.
I know, but still,
it's an entirely true story.
It doesn't change the fact that I just can't stand watching those movies, and that's just my personal opinion, and I understand why people love them so much. It's just like Rocky movies. Can't watch Rocky movies.
Like Rocky's made up.
I know, but it's the same idea. But even if it's a real story, it doesn't matter. It just,
mad inspiring.
It is mad inspiring. I know what your number 1 is, by the way.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
It's the You Can't Handle the Truth movie, right?
Definitely not. No, it's not.
All right, what's your number 1?
A Few Good Men.
Yeah, all right. I still haven't seen that. I haven't seen that
in a while, but
I feel like it's not available online anywhere, which is probably why I don't.
My dad and I bought it.
Yeah.
On Amazon Prime, so I could watch it for the first time.
So why is that your favorite movie?
Because it's good.
Why is it good?
Well, it's got some very good acting. Like
I agree with that.
Tom Cruise is mentally unhinged.
Yep.
So he does a very good job. It's got Jack Nicholson. He's pretty good.
He's top 5 actors for me.
Yeah, probably. I haven't done an official. I haven't really thought about it.
Me neither, but off the top of my head, I can easily put him on there.
He's been in so much, and he's been good in so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I'm terrified because they're making a remake, which I just don't know why.
Are they really?
They are, and they casted Alec Baldwin in Jack Nicholson's role so far. I don't like his voice.
Yeah, doesn't.
I haven't heard. I've only heard him do his Trump impression, so maybe that's why I hate his voice.
Oh, that's possible.
But like,
All right. Attention to all people in charge of making remakes.
Stop.
Don't remake movies with Jack Nicholson in them. You're just not gonna replace him. Like, that's not gonna happen.
He's not even dead.
I know, but I'm saying like just don't make movies. Don't remake movies where Jack Nicholson played a character. End of story. You could say that with a lot of actors too, but Jack Nicholson, like,
you intend to use Jack Nicholson again.
Exactly. Yeah. But you can't. How are you gonna remake a Jack Nicholson movie with current Jack Nicholson?
I don't understand why they're redoing it. All the actors are still alive.
Yeah, that's.
The only criticism is that the main female lead, people don't like her that much. But other than that, the acting is really good. And I don't know. I like the court sequences a lot. I find it entertaining.
All right.
A lot of good banter.
So my top 3, 2 of them, top 2, you already know. Number 3, I don't think you know. So.
I don't think I've seen it, or don't think I know what it's gonna be.
Both. Do you have a guess?
No. Oh, I do actually have a guess.
What is your guess?
Is it 2016 Suicide Squad?
No.
Then what are you doing?
I have actually good movies on my list, so. You ready?
Time for the Eddy Podcast.
You ready? No Country for Old Men.
I've heard of it, but I have not seen it.
That's a good movie. That's a really good movie. Coen Brothers, you know who they are?
Nope.
So they write and direct all their movies, I think. They did
Smoking Baby.
They did
that TikTok filter.
No Country. They did Fargo. Have you heard of Fargo before?
Yeah, who's I literally just looked it up, and I think I saw one of the people that we were looking up was in Fargo. It might have been Patton Oswalt. I don't think so.
Well, I don't think he was in Fargo. I don't remember if he was.
Somebody did something with Fargo that I just saw.
All right. Well, yeah. So, No Country has the dude, the Hispanic dude who
at the disco
plays. No, it has that. What's the guy's name? Who plays the villain in Spyfall?
Spyfall?
James Bond movie?
I've never watched a James Bond movie.
Can you just look it up? Because it's going to kill me if I can't think of his name.
No.
It's got him.
Who?
It's got that dude that I'm trying to describe.
I've never seen a James Bond movie.
It's got Josh Brolin.
Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
You know, you ever seen The Goonies?
Yeah, he's the kid. He's the
He's the older brother.
Yeah.
And also the star of Rudy is his little brother, Sean Astin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanos.
All right, but it has him and it has.
If they made a Thanos movie, that would be my number one.
Can you please pull up the IMDb for No Country? Because
I'm talking about a proposal here. Disney, I know you're watching, because you're gonna copyright strike us for talking about Ratatouille.
Yep.
Make a Thanos movie.
Yeah.
Like an origin story.
Just do it.
I feel like that would actually be good. Yeah. No, I'm serious.
No, but like have like a good director do it. Like not a stinky one.
Like Steven Spielberg.
Yep. No, actually though, like it'd be cool to see like a rated R Thanos movie.
Like what if they did an origin story where like they showed his planet dying and then he just went around.
That'd be very cool.
Whatever he wanted to, because he's the Mad Titan.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Can you look up No Country for me? It's killing me. I'm literally forgetting like the main character, main actor. But yeah, so No Country, it's got a really good tone, kind of dark, a little bit, very like.
Donnie Darko?
No, very realistic. There's no soundtrack in the movie, which everyone says when they talk about it, but it's very good because.
Oh, I got an honorable mention. You could finish talking first, but I have an honorable mention.
No, I don't really have much to say besides writing, directing.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah, but who else is in it?
Josh Brolin, Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. That's who I couldn't remember.
Woody Harrelson.
I don't even remember Woody Harrelson being in it.
Carson Wells. Whoever that is.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember.
Is this the one where Javier Bardem goes around and just like kills people?
Yep.
Like I've seen the scene where he goes into that like general store.
Yep.
And he flip
a coin. Yep. Yeah. That's his thing.
So
and
he's Two-Face, but
that's a very deep movie. You know, kind of gets you thinking.
Like
And I could watch
Finding Nemo.
I could watch that movie over and over again, probably. Number 2, Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
We already talked about that.
Can't say the hard R.
And then number 1, Dark Knight, because
Is this Dark Knight Rises is this best movie?
No, Dark Knight. Actually, Dark Knight Rises is pretty freaking good, but
I haven't seen Batman Begins or Dark Knight Rises. I've just seen Dark Knight.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I heard Bane has a weird voice.
No, he's a cool voice.
No,
Tom Hardy.
Weird.
He's epic.
Oh, it's Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
He's British.
Yeah. But
Automatically
not in the movie. Yeah, so Dark Knight, best movie, because it is the best movie.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Out of what you've seen, favorite movie soundtrack?
Favorite movie soundtrack?
I'll give you some time to think while I talk about mine.
Gosh, that's a tough one.
Are you familiar with Tarzan?
Not the soundtrack.
It's Phil Collins.
I don't remember it.
And it's good. It's got some fire music, and if anyone wants to argue that Mulan has a better soundtrack, I will personally come to your house and fight you. So don't do it.
Are we talking about like movies like with music in them where like the characters are singing?
Either one.
Or just like soundtracks?
Movie with music. I don't care if the characters are singing or if it has real songs. Tarzan.
Oh, like movies with real songs, like the best. Okay.
No. If you want to consider it the characters singing too.
No. I'm just trying to. I was thinking like scores for movies.
Oh no, I'm talking about like songs.
Okay, that's
Tarzan. It's Tarzan.
Dang.
Phil Collins wrote it. Lead singer of Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
And also Phil Collins wrote his own music under the name
I know
Phil
who
Collins.
Phil Collins is, yeah.
Do you know who Phil Collins is?
Yeah.
He wrote the soundtrack for Tarzan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's good.
Dang, best.
I
haven't really thought about that before.
I'd like to make an edit to my list.
Yeah?
I want the Curious George movie at every number.
Okay. I agree with you,
that was one of the first movies that I saw in theaters. Or at least one of the first movies that I remember seeing. Because like apparently I saw Incredibles in theaters and my parents were concerned because I said my favorite character was Syndrome. I was like 4. But I remember seeing the Curious George movie in theaters. And yeah. It's like, are you familiar with the song Upside Down from the Curious George movie?
I don't remember it.
Oh. Well, it was written by a guy that like writes kid songs.
Oh.
Like one of those people.
Wait, is that... Doesn't Curious George have the freaking Jack Johnson? Is that the guy's name? Jack Johnson song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Upside Down.
Yeah, that's a banger.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, it makes me smile, but it also like brings a tear to my eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nostalgic. I listen to it.
I can't think of any movie soundtracks right now off the top of my head.
Tarzan. So Eddie's going with Tarzan.
Yeah, I'll go with Tarzan for now.
I'm going with Thor Ragnarok because it's got metal music and I like it.
I mean, I know it's a meme, but that is a good movie soundtrack.
Yeah, no, I did.
Guardians of the Galaxy has good movie soundtrack.
The only complaint I have is that there are so many fake fans of music from that era now.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Just because of that. And then they, like, someone's a fake fan when, like, if you look, because you know how it shows the album icon?
Mm-hmm.
If they have the song and the album picture is the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome Mix #1, you know they're just fake.
Yeah.
And it bothers me.
I really don't know, like, there's one movie that I'm thinking of that has, like, a bunch of good songs in it. I can't even come close to remembering, so.
Is it No Country for Old Men?
Nope, it's not that. The soundtrack in that movie is The Wind. Whenever there's silence, all you hear is.
Dude, that's such a banger. Just gotta add that to my Spotify.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Wind from No Country for Old Men to my Spotify playlist.
Yeah, The Mandalorian actually has a very good soundtrack. You ever watched the show?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, definitely. That's actually, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I give up thinking of soundtracks.
Give up.
So,
Tarzan wins.
Let us know what you guys want next time. We could do top 10 video games if you want, but
we can also just leave suggestions in the comments because we want to do what you guys want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know that the true #1 movie of all time, best and our favorite, is,
it's just obvious. Like
Sandy
Wexler,
starring Adam Sandler. As
Netflix
Sandy
original.
Wexler.
Like
Not sponsored.
You can't beat it.
Please sponsor us, Netflix. We'll watch Sandy Wexler live and we'll give our play-by-play reaction.
Please.
Just pay us $1.
Please. That's it. $1, and we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Speaking of paying us, I think we have something coming soon. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, let me just think about it.
It was like.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, what was it?
2016 Suicide Squad sequel.
No,
coming soon.
I don't think that's what it was.
You sure?
Yeah, I think it was something like
is it
to do with clothing or something like that. It was weird.
Is there a merch drop coming soon?